Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna continue the long play now. I actually dozed off to sleep by myself. So now it's a long stream for town to city. We're going to be building up both the towns and let's see where things go. And let me just quickly set my cell phone and then we'll be on it. So this is the second town that we were building, and this one is the farm town. The last episode, we did a couple of things here. This is a pretty little house, but we give it some railings. We were still doing some decor, so I would love to do the decor again. It's fun. Where is it? Where is the railing? Can even have a gazebo right here. I have a gazebo there. Where's the plaza road? Let's have a little square in there. There. And a dirt road connecting to it. It's going to be nice. Dirt road, small one. One is fine. Yeah, one is fine. A pathway going to that house. But I have a railing there. Alright, let's take that pathway from the back side. That doesn't work. So let's just take it to the other house. So this one goes from here to... How about we just take it to this road here? There we go. That's a pathway for the public now. Place some benches in there. We have chairs. We can even have chairs now. Excuse me. We got this. We can have hanging lanterns if there is a possibility to hang them. Or maybe inside? No. Oh, there's no possibility there. And I think I'll have to place some on the ground. There we go. That's decent enough. We have this little board saying go there. Yeah. That'll say chilling spot. Let me start a poll here. I'll be back quick into the game and watch the nighttime lamp lighting there. right, let's go. So that's done there. I'm gonna be putting a railing. That's what I was doing. Actually, we can also have some lamps leading to it. One water lamp there. A lit path. I don't know who fuels these lamps, but they are there. Pretty. That's a good pathway. Alright, our gazebo over here is set. What was I about to do? I was about to have a railing around here for this house. But then I decided it's okay. Let it be open. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Happy New Year. So, all that done. Let's see how many... Excuse me. Sorry. How many points? Utility decorations. Alright, that's cool. We have those. Let's see what those are. Big shed. Oh, nice. Let's put these sheds somewhere around our farms. Maybe this house. No, that's gonna block that pathway over there. Let it be. This one is enclosed in stone walls. Alright, we can have we don't have a space for shed here, so we're gonna build one on these farms. This one is fine. This one will need a shed right here. For that shed, I think we should have a slightly broader one. Yeah, there it goes. Looks fine. What else did we get? Water pump. Cool. What else? What else? I don't see anything else. Doghouse was already unlocked. Hay roof was already wooden roof. Okay, maybe I think this is one that's new. And rest is all the same. So we didn't get much of decor unlocked. We got boxes and barrels, ladders. Alright, water pump. Let's place a water pump here. Next to the granary. Yeah, let's place it next to the granary. Or maybe there's some space here, so you're gonna have one here. Just for the sake of it, since we have it unlocked. Okay, this is done. Well, what does this thing want? Empty. This farm is empty. Did not put anyone there yet. There we go. Family added. And this needs a labor. There we go. All good. All set. Nice. There's no available houses here now. So all set here. What do we do with the houses? I think we have to unlock their excuse me. Yes, I think we have to unlock their production chain. Roses, hatter. Yeah, that's the next one. Beeswax, cotton, and roses. So they're gonna make pretty looking hats, I guess. That's something new. Then we're gonna get this extra granary space so we can have more farms around the granary, the same granary. So let's go to the other town, see what's happening there. Okay, so this is what is happening here. What was I doing? Oh, there's an extra laborer here. We can take him out for now. I did something here. Yeah, I improved the entrance to our station. I put these stone pillars. I don't know if they're looking good or not, but I think they're looking fine. So we got this entrance all set. We also made this around the city hall. And you got a little entrance here. So what is the next upgrade on this? Small town upgrades are all unlocked. Floodgate, that is something we haven't built yet. We have all of the other stuff already built. New money vault as upgraded. We have a higher capacity and we need more points to unlock all of this. But the town part is still pending. The clock gate, what does it look like? It took some time. That is big. Ah, that is cool. Clock gate, clock gate. It should have been around the entrance, but we've already like kind of filled it up. So where can we have this clock gate? For these artisans over here, going to the bistro and that plaza there. Yeah, this seems like a decent spot. There's a park. There will be a clock gate pass through. Yeah, this is decent. Let's build a monument. Let's see how it looks. Ooh. Nice. Nice, I like it. And we put some lights on it, like lamps, lanterns. Yeah, we can. Let's have some lanterns right there on both sides of the statues. And obviously we'll need one for the clock. I'm pretty sure we can, oh nice, we can place it right in there. Well lit. That one is gonna look odd, but it's actually going to light up the clock, so I will put one there too. Could have also used this other one. What does it look like? It's a small hanging one. Alright, this is fine. Good enough. Let's see when it turns darker how it looks. So we've got this done. What do we need here? More labor. I think we do have people. We're out of people. We need more houses. I think we're gonna have a colony right here. Are these houses connected to? This market? If they are, that'll be helpful. We won't have to build more. Another market, I mean. Yeah, they are connected. Nice. We've got two more families moving in. And they'll be happy. So where's the labor needed? There it is. Let's add it. Ooh, everything is all set here. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Gonna put our little gazebo while we gather some points. Should we have a big fountain here? Two fountains there already. No, that'd be fine. We need some statues. That way. Those statues are like for my ancestors who've been mayors previously. There. So we're gonna have a wedding ceremony kind of a place here for the public to have their wedding. Yeah, that's going to actually, how about we place it next to this so they have a nice picturesque background. That's where the wedding will be. There, and the entrance will be the small one with flowers. Let's place some. It's going to be nice, isn't it? Yeah. Let's paint it. Sand and small. We're making a wedding area for our guests, for the villagers to actually come here and spend their wedding, celebrate their wedding. The plaza area should be a block, slightly bigger, and that should be good enough as a platform. Rotate. Seating can be in the lawn. Let's have bright grass here. Block cut. There we go. Let's have some autumn leaves on the surroundings. Even smaller, 0.5. That's too small. 1. Wait, 0.5 is some option and 0 is okay. There we go. 0.5 should be fine. Could even have sand there. No, that's fine. Autumn leaves. Where's autumn leaves? Where did they go? There. Give it a bit of a natural feel. Alright, that's fine-ish. Okay, so we have our base set. The aisle, plaza aisle. One is the minimum that we can have. Let's bring it down there. And then it can actually go all the way here. Connect back here. There we go. I guess that is fine. Let's put some chairs. We got chairs. Where's some chairs? There they are. Here. Wedding chairs. We have some wedding chairs right here. There we go. We have some wedding area here. Ain't that nice? There we go. We've got some wedding chairs right there now. What else can we put? Let's have a small table here for the priest to have his book placed on it. Maybe we can have flowers on it. Yeah, we can have one table at this end, one table at that end, and we'll put some flowers on top. There will be a food area, I guess, there. We don't have tables, right? Yeah. They should have had like rectangle tables. We do have tables, but there should have been a rectangle table. You gotta have some swans in the background. That's cool. You guys run on the ground? No, they don't. Alright, what do we have here? Stepping stones. These would have been nice. We can make a kind of a podium here with these stepping stones. One for the groom, the other one for the bride. Oh, I want that big one. Yeah, similar shape. The other one for the bride. Yeah, then they'll like gather up and kiss on this spot. Alright, that's fine. Just to add some texture. Okay, what else can we put? Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hey, thank you, Gibby. Yeah, this game is actually fun. It's a really relaxed kind of city builder where you don't have like stress on the economy. So it's just like relax and build. I'll show you around. This is my house. I'm building it up after I've done everything for them. So yep, that's a huge town now. Up till there. So yep, I'm building up my mayor's house, so I was building up this wedding space for the villagers so they can have their weddings at my place at the mayor's house. So how are you? How was your New Year's? Hope you had a lovely one. I'm gonna figure out what to put on these. Single flowers would be nice on these tables. There. That's nice. And yeah, where's the flower bed? Yeah, there it is. Potted flower. No, that's gonna block the guys. So we can have potted flowers on the side. I guess this is a pretty looking wedding area, right? Since wedding areas tend to have some kind of decor, we're gonna have these, that, and what is this? This is big. That's a sheep. We're gonna have a dog here. That's also big. We'll just have cats here. I'm a cat person. Oh yeah, I had the same issue. I literally had the same issue. My wife, she's a makeup artist, so we have it set up at our home, so she does all the work, and I have to do the background operations, which is quite less work than what she does, but I have to stick around. So we had an early morning, so we celebrated our New Year's a day earlier, like on the 30th night. We called up friends and we gathered up and we had some fun then. But on the first night of 31st, we didn't. Yeah, thank you, sir. The wedding area is looking good. That is nice. I got my first compliment. Okay, let's see if we can add something to it. Then we'll just move on. Lamps would be nice if we place 2 lamps on these corners. And I guess that is it. This is a good looking wedding area now. Could have 2 more, but that's gonna make it look overcrowded. So there we go. Our wedding area is done. We can have a gazebo. Oh, we should have actually had this over on top. And no, that's not looking good. We can have it somewhere here, maybe. Awesome. Awesome. I think this is... Can we have 2? Like 1 on this side. One on that side. There we go. That's a complete wedding area. Some guys can sit outside. Yeah. We're working together. So basically, what happened is I quit my job. She quit hers, and I'm actually, we have land, so I do farming. So I go to my farm as well. So when I'm here back in the city, so I help her out with her stuff, operational stuff, and accounting, and all the spare things other than the makeup, because obviously I don't know what makeup is. So that's how I help her out. So yep, we're doing it together. All right, we got a spare guy in this one. Let's take him out. Thank you for joining in the stream, by the way. I'm gonna hop on yours whenever you're online as well. This guy needs decor, and is there house space? There is house space on that side. Let's see what the other guy needs. -10, so -5 is better. Cliff, okay, he wants it next to a cliff. So it's pretty much close to a cliff, so he can just drop in. There we go. We've got some workers here. We do have full points. We need to spend our points. New research equipment, maximum research capacity. That is nice. 3rd floor housing, yes, that is a requirement. Let's unlock 3rd floor housing first, so we can like actually add people. These keep on. At times they require more guys, at times they require less guys. I don't know how that's working. So Gibby, am I pronouncing it right, Gibby? What do you do? Look at this. We've got a graveyard here. I built this up. It was a small task to build some graves and stuff, so I just went on. Oh yeah. That's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly good. I actually started off with the recording stuff. This is the second time I'm trying to go on with the YouTube channel. So this time I actually bought a camera and a mic and all that. So I started streaming. So yep, streaming is fun, but when you record and upload stuff, that's more high quality, I would say, because streaming, I'm doing it all unscripted and it's just raw. So there's moments which maybe might be not suitable for just uploading a video. So you can actually edit your videos and upload those. That's pretty good. But all I know is on YouTube, you have to upload your shorts, your videos, and go live. So you have to do all three. So, yep, that's all you have to do. Yep. Yeah, like for work. So we have our points, we have our third floor housing. So we do need to accelerate our research. Let's add in some people here. I don't know if adding artisans will increase amount of points. Let's see, 480 and 480. It's the same. So you can don't get an advantage. Our clock tower, have you seen this? I just built this monument. Looks pretty cool. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying in my little town. We've got a grand entrance to our train station. Yeah, just 2 flags and lamps. And then we have some builders, shoe and clothing, and I think eyewear. Yeah, a little beach area next to the lake, our city hall right there, and a marketplace right next to it. Okay, just be right back. Sorry, I had to get something. Gonna hide my bald head. All right. So we are looking forward to get more points and unlock this new stuff. I think we're done with all the stuff we already have unlocked. Let me go and check it once again. Dressmaker is also done. 211. I like how this game has the count of how many times we placed items. Even if we kind of forget, you can check it out right here. So yep, we're done with all of this. Yeah, streaming on Twitch I also started, and I think that's more of a community thing. You have to actually build up a community to make it work. And now I'm getting the feeling that YouTube is also more like that now. I used to stream like a year back when I started. Actually, that wasn't streaming, that was uploading. That had more impact on getting followers and viewers. That worked much better. But now it's kind of quite slow. I'm not getting more responses unless I'm going on social platforms and like advertising myself. I actually hate doing that. But yeah, it's something I guess I have to do. So, what else can we add in our mayor's house? We could have a private gazebo seating here, like watch off the cliff. That's a pretty view. Oh look, I made this maze as well. It's a messed up one, not quite streamlined and in lines, but people are using it. Look at that. Look at that. It's fun. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to like keep in touch so that the community is also engaged. They keep on coming and guys like you can have topics to talk on and all that. When you give a gap, that just disappears automatically. That's I guess natural even. And yeah, recording and just uploading, that's a different thing. Ever since I've started live streaming, I haven't done that much. So I'm looking for a game which I can do it for. But when you're doing live streaming, you get to record all of this, and then it's the game kind of progresses, so you don't have an idea to like what to upload as a video as content. So that's what's confusing me. So yep, I'm trying to work out what to do with that. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That's awesome. You're helping at the hospital. And MRIs, people are actually scared of MRIs because of that tunnel um, thing that you have to go into, like the machine. I never had an issue with that, so yep, I actually enjoyed it because you just lay down on that flat, hard board, gets the back straight. But now, yeah, you have those new machines that just clip onto the place you need the MRI for. So I've had like two MRIs because of my back, and all was clear. That was good. Extra clothes, clothes line. Oh, extra clotheslines. Okay, you can have more workers in the laundry. We don't need that right now. Let's have a chapel. Let's see. Is it a monument? No, it's not a monument. You can have many chapels, I guess, then. Public service. That's something new. We've unlocked a new part in the game. This game is actually pretty interesting because it starts off really basic and then it like builds up and you have different like here we have artisans and general workers, so you have tiers of citizens which work for different buildings and all that. So it's actually growing into depth slowly. So pretty good, pretty good. You should try if you're into city builders. Yeah, playthrough series do work. My first thing was Farming Simulator 22, and I did a playthrough thing. I kind of tried to do the playthrough thing. I tried to replicate my farm. It had a flat map as a mod, so I started off with that. But yeah, it broke off. I was doing actually I was kind of going hopping around on my farm and this place, so kind of faded out. So yeah, hold on. Sorry, work pops up randomly. Yeah, I'm gonna make a playthrough sometime. I bought Battlefield 6. That's where I thought I would play the campaign and do that, but and I never ended up doing it. But yep, playthroughs are a good idea. Should we fill in this spot with the church? Is it a church or a chapel? Chapel. I think we can. Let's have a chapel right here. There. So we've got a new chapel. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. So what are you streaming right now, Gibby? I mean, not streaming, uploading. Which game have you started uploading? You need triple story housing now. Additional roof. Yep, we need additional roofs. 3-story. That's my first 3rd-story house, and that is huge. That's some triple story housing. Random spots. Pop up, boys. Yeah, there we go. 110, 10. Alright, this one has a good coverage of stuff. Artisanal housing. Oh, he wants to be an artisan, so... Two more guys, we can put 2 more guys there. We still need more. So, we actually need another chapel building, so we're gonna build another chapel somewhere. Yeah, this looks like a nice spot for a chapel. A bit far off, near the lake. It'll look pretty. Let's have our path. There, we'll decorate this later on. So yeah. Oh, Assassin's Creed. I always loved that game, but I actually never ended up playing those games. The first few, I think 1 and 2, that's which I actually tried and played. But after that, I never actually started playing these games. But Assassin's Creed is one solid game. I even tried that Lord of the Rings one, which was exactly like Assassin's Creed, but yep, the lore was all Lord of the Rings. That game was pretty nice too. We've got a new request for the people. Okay, this one gives 1% extra happiness. You can go in. So the artisan one, let's upgrade a house. I guess this one. We'll place this guy there. What happened there? Okay, it's already like filled up, so increase size. There we go. We got this guy there. We've got no space for this guy. What does he require? I think he requires a loan. Yeah, Shadow of Mordor. Yeah, that was pretty good. I think it had another part too. I never actually like checked out the second part, but the first one I played that. That was pretty nice. But it was like totally like Assassin's Creed. There was kind of not much of a difference. No, actually there was like these armies and those leaders that you used to kill. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You had to like get them on your side and something like that. Darling, dearest darling, a love forbidden twixt the ocean and stars. Wait, I didn't. Sorry, what? Let's go out for a romantic picnic. We do have a romantic picnic site in town, right? See, that's what I was trying to figure out where to make. I'll bring the cucumber sandwiches and lemonade, my love. Oh, that's pretty nice. I would like those sandwiches and lemonade. And I, your mayor, will provide the picnic site. I, your mayor, will provide the picnic site. My soul quickens at the thought of romance. I'll see what I can do. All right, I'll be the mayor. So romantic. Yeah, playing Cupid. Let's pick up a picnic spot. Picnic spot could be right here. Maybe behind that maze. Or even here. This is a good spot. Let's build a picnic spot right here. It's far off. Place a picnic table, sunshade, hedge arch. Place flowers, trees. Yeah, pretty good. Good enough. We can do that. We'll have a sand road coming here. Circular. There. And we can have some sandy beach around this space. Now let's do the picnic table and stuff. Where is the table? I actually had a picnic spot, but I'm gonna build it again. One here, one at this end. One can be quite far away. Place a sunshade. Is this the sunshade? That is the only one we got. So the shadows in this game actually follow the sun. That is pretty cool. We can have sunshades on the beach. Hedge arch. Where's the hedge arch? This one. You can have the big one right here. Entrance for the... Yep, that is good. And we'll have another one. I'm a fan of doing this now. Having multiple arches. There we go. 3 hedge arches. Place flowers, 8 flowers. I'm gonna dump in some flowers. Flower patches. 3 here. A couple of them here. We could actually have a flowery path going there, but no. We're gonna have a patch right here. Yeah, that's looking nice. And trees. 5 trees. Humongous ones. We can have a big one right here and medium one here, and then small ones. That'll be good enough. Yeah. There we go. We got ourselves a picnic spot for the public. Public service, I'm at your service. I'm swooning with how romantic the picnic is, my forever soulmate. Loveliest of creatures. Let's get married. I have a marriage hall. See, this game actually has stuff that you think of, and then it eventually gives you a quest for it. It leads you towards that direction as well. This is a pretty amazing job these guys have done. I'm actually impressed at all the levels in this game.
Woohoo! Yeah, wee!
Completed. Picnic tablecloth. So how do I place that? Is it just a item? It did not unlock here, so probably if it's no. There's no option there. Oh, there it is. That's the new one. Picnic table cloth. I can actually place... Where did it go? Here's my picnic spot. I lost my picnic spot already. Ah, there it is. So that's one with the tablecloth. Let's have one with the tablecloth here. Move this guy, and we'll have the picnic tablecloth right here. There we go. We got our new table there. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you? Hope you're having a good day and happy belated New Year. So we just built ourselves a picnic spot. What do you think of it? Is it pretty or is it a bit too much? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna have a lot of points here. Yeah, not that much, but that's decent. Extra clothing, newspaper, schools. Let's have schools. We need the children to be smart. There we go. Small workforce and above average production. So yeah, we were first kind of filling this up. Chapels, so that they meet the demand. We need to like upgrade more houses, get more people in. I think this should be sufficient enough. Let's see. Yep, perfect for this guy. Single floor house. Okay, so here he requires a single floor house. We'll build one for you, especially for you, brother. We'll have one in the back right here, sticking at the back. We can just actually have the back here and make a path coming through those, between those houses. And we'll give him a dirt road. He's the peasant. Yeah, that's connected. Let's move this guy in. Well, that's a new kind of requirement, so let's check that out later. Go in there. We need quite a lot of labor. That also increases the demand. So, these require placed near the public service buildings. So I guess this is fine for now. More people in this. This meets the demand, and this also meets the demand. I hope yeah, no more needed. Oh, we need one more in the butcher. Butcher capacity is full. We need another butcher now. We can place it right next to it, like two butchers in the same spot. How about we copy the building like that? How does it work? Yep, it works. We'll just have the second butcher right there. Two butchers at the same spot. Good enough? Works. So how many people? We are still short on people. Leisure buildings. Well, there's not much there, but I'll move you in since we had the opportunity. And I'm gonna move this guy here. In the normal houses. Laundry space. We need more laundry workers. 7 workers. I think this should be good enough to fill this. This is full. And we gotta fill this one. There we go. Got all the labor we needed, and we've stuffed them in the chapels. Now we'll need more for the schools. So the demand on this one is a bit higher. But that's fine. Let's see what the new request brings us. What task do they have for me? Here, a little problem. You know, I got married recently to my absolute lovely wife. Certainly, how could I forget, because I made a whole picnic spot. Yeah, you're right. Don't get me wrong, I love my darling dearest immensely, but I've noticed she's a bit more expensive in her love than I am. Ours are set in the blazing firmament, however you pronounce that. Try something, it's the thought that matters. Just be yourself is who she fell for. That should be actually true. Time to embrace the poetic side. Yeah, there we go. How about I create a sea of beautiful flowers around our house? Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll do that for you. 20 flowers? That is a lot. Where do you live, bro? Over here? How can I fit 20 flowers? Okay, yeah, there's space at the back. So, there's some flowers. Flowery bush doesn't work, or does it work? Yep, it works. Have a random patch of flowers there. Nice. We got this done. Okay. You almost crashed my game as well. My game started stuttering. I don't take a look. Such beautiful flowers. Just want to match your enthusiasm. All right, thank you, Gaby. Have a good night. Even if you want, you could turn the phone off and have a good night's sleep. Rest well. I'm pretty sure you have a tough job at the hospital. So thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your support. And yep, we'll be catching each other soon. Take care and good night. So you don't have to mirror me. There's enough me in this relation. All right. My advice was right. Oh, dewdrop on my trim. Yeah, yeah. Picnic basket. That's cute. We got a picnic basket. Where's our picnic spot? I keep on forgetting where it is. Let's see where we can place that picnic basket. Hello, kitty. Don't claw my PJs. Yeah, you want to see the cat if you're still up? Here's my Muffin, my wife's cat. Adorable. But he drops so many hair. Just like all over the place. Alright, take care, sir. Good night. Here's that picnic basket I was trying to place. Still can't find it. Is it like oh, I'm pretty sure it's not like a one-off thing. Alright, couldn't find the picnic basket. Oh, maybe I popped up now and it's made a sound, so probably it now came into the menu. No, it did not. So while we're at that, we're gonna place a stump somewhere. It's for the sake of having a stump. There we go. Alright, alright. We couldn't find the picnic basket, but that's okay-ish. Let's bring in more people. We need more and more of these triple story houses. Did the game crash? Don't tell me the game crashed. No, it did not. Yep, I think it crashed. Kind of. Not crashed, but there. It's back. We don't need artisanal people right now. There's a single story house there. Why? Let's put these simple people in the simple housing. All right, we have 3 more people. Do we need anyone here? No. Editing connections. How do we handle this? This is... I haven't tried this before. Not connect. Click connect and prioritize the house for selected commerce. I think it's buggy. It's not working. Unless we add more people and then try to edit the connection. Nope, it's not working. Alright, that's fine. You guys would like a simple house. We should be upgrading some of these as well. The house just disappeared. Where did it go? Where did my house go? There was a house right here. Yeah, that disappeared. Funny. Let's see if we can move that guy here. This guy, all -10. I'm gonna place him here. So we've got 7 more people in our town. The butcher needed more people. There we go. Chapel needs more people. And what is this? A shop. Food stall or something. This needs cheese stall. Needs 2 more people. Okay. And we're out of people again. Now this is getting tricky. This is how the management in this game actually has to be like how to allocate the demand and supply, and that's kind of a bit tricky. Did we put benches in this? No, we just placed a flower patch there. Okay, we got more housing, more people, but we still need more people. I guess this should do. See, there is a house that exists, but it's kind of vanished. This one is next to bistro. That is fine. These guys require a triple story house. They want the upper view. 554 for clothing. Clothing line. So that was next to the clothing line. How about we upgrade this one too? And let's add this guy there. There we go. We got 4 more people. And we need to put another labor here. So yeah, at the start you get like a lot of happy people because you're providing them all the services, but later on it's getting difficult. So the happiness will drop, but there's a lot of buffer, so that's fine. Look at these guys. These aren't happy enough. Home decor and family trade. All right, home decor. Where do you guys live? From your house. All right, you're not sure. Wait, I think you can see their houses. Oh, he just went into the chapel. Where do they live? Where do they live? How do I get to know where they live? I don't know. We'll figure that out later on. We'll get these unhappy people happy again. By the water side. This one has a 1% to it, at least not a negative. So drop him there. Another one. These are filled up. I guess we can get this one to triple story. And where did those guys go? Oh, okay, they're already gone. Why are these guys so unhappy? Let me get to their houses. Home decor. Show me your house at least so I know what to do. I think this is his house. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they should they have the right to be depressed. It's at the back and it's in the shadows. So let's give them some lights. That's a doorbell. That's not a light. Let's give them lights. And let's give them decor. Flowery bush, can you fit somewhere here? Um, those are well decorated, so we don't need them there. Let's just give these guys flowers. Oh, so there's yeah, these are the windowsill ones. Can't see them, but it's happening. There we go. It should make them happy enough. So what do you guys need? Let's see if we can have. Yep, we have this right there. And what about you? Leisure buildings. Sorry, we don't provide that kind of a service because one of our houses is already vanished. Let's get them some meat. And I think all is set now. That is sufficient enough. We have space for one guy. Oh, we have a lot of space. So let's just wait since we have 9 people, workers. That is good enough. We don't have to actually keep on growing the town, but since we're at it, I'm I'm keeping it like keeping it going on. All right, where is the school? School. The game crashed. I don't know when it got saved, but the game crashed. Yeah, it crashed. I hope it got saved timely. Um, Let me load it up again and see what happens to the save game. Just be right back. We're loading back into the game. I'm gonna have a nugget. Getting hungry. Hello, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm chewing on some nuggets. My game crashed, so we're logging back in. We see quite a lot of unhappy people now. That sucks. Okay, so we were filling this up. Oh, I think we kind of went quite back. We already had a butcher there, so now this is our third butcher. Butcher of Belvao, my town. Now, what's making you unhappy, bro? home decor. Did the yeah game crashed here, so I think we need to do the home decor again. We placed a bush right here in the corner. There was some space there, and one here next to this house. And we're gonna place some flowers there and there, and a lamp for the light. Gonna be right up there. Let's please place some sunflowers on this one. That one is pretty decorated. There's flowers everywhere. What about the church? The chapel. Let's have some sunflowers to the entrance. And lamp posts. Yeah, looks good. Not too much, not too less. Oh, there's one guy that is unhappy. What is this place? Dressmaker. Home decor. Everyone is complaining about their home decor. They're not gonna spend any money on themselves, so I have to do that job too. So I was looking for I was about to build up where my house. Did it come back? Yeah, there it is. Thank God. I thought I lost you. This house disappeared randomly. So yep. What do you guys require? A beautiful place that is this colony right here with the trees in the middle. And what do you require? We'll just drop you in here, I guess. This is fine. We're gonna drop you in here. So now building the school again and again. We keep on trying that and we end up doing something else. School. Should it be far away from the housing? Right next to the graveyard so people know so children learn that there's a time. School should be up here. This is a good spot for a school. Because there's a book reading area here, we'll have our school right here next to this. So there we go. It's going to be connected from both sides, the book reading place and from this side. Let's get this road size less. 2.5 is a bit too less. It's a school. It should have a road that is decent. Let's have a lamp right in the middle of this. Let me have a small spot of grass under it, like a proper circular spot. Oh, I think I'll have to use the path and delete that spot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. 0.0. Yeah, we can even have this thing, or maybe 0.5. 0.5. There we go. It's like a roundabout now. So teachers, we need teachers. I'm gonna put these guys in this work. They're just sitting there doing nothing. So we have more educated people teaching the children. So did not fulfill the demand at all. We need more of these schools. Excuse me. A nugget kind of tried to choke me. All right, this is pretty cool. We have a school here. That's the first time I'm building this building. It's already decent enough. Let's place some flowers in there. You can't? That's something new for this game. There is too much customization, and it's the first that you can't place something in the back there. Where's the lamps? Let's place a lamp right at the door. Yeah, there we go. Well lit. And at the back too. There we go. Oh, this is decent enough. Can we place a lamp in there? No. No. Fine. This is good enough. Let's have some flowers at this house windows. Nice. What does this guy need? Fills the demand, right? So we have unhappy people for the first time in our town, and it's upsetting me. Okay, we got 1,000 points. Let's unlock something. We got our first school in this. Newspaper stand, pottery, autumn nature. Oh, that would be winter decorations. These would be nice. Are you gonna? Ferris wheel. I'm gonna get those later because I'm gonna do an episode where we make a fun fair place. So our old fun fair place was this when we got the first big ass fountain. So yeah, we have these small stands here. We can shift those and have some markets here. And yep, that would be good. So these unhappy people, I'm pretty sure it's the home decorations. I'm not trying, I don't know how to figure out where they're living. Following resident. So I don't know how to like fix that up by targeting their house, but yep, we'll do something later. So right now we need more schools, and I think we do need chapels as well. So we're gonna build a chapel for this society over here, and this chapel would be right at this cliffside. Pretty. Brick road. Let's see if we can have a smallest road with a curve there or there. Thank you for joining into the stream. Hope you guys had a good, wonderful, happy new year. So we can build this. There we go. We're gonna decorate it later on, but let's put in some people there. There's the chapel, and we need a school. School on this side of the world. We can have a school somewhere at the back of this maze and push towards this empty space here. I was keeping it for myself, but I think it's time we should utilize it. The school next to the maze above the cliff. Children don't fall off. And a decent sized road going there. 2.5, 3. 3.5, 3.5 brush size would be good enough. And we'll keep on going onto that side, and we'll build more stuff there. So put in more teachers, educated teachers, and some workers with them. There we go. It is full. The demand is still there. Demand is still more. This one is full now. Alright, awesome. 2 of these did some decent work here. So we're gonna be upgrading some houses. How about this one? Maybe this one. These two. These two can be artisans now. And let's raise them. One can be even triple story. Nice. So we got these guys here. No, not you. I want the regular guy. There we go. We got more artisan. And where can we have this guy? What does he need? What does he need? Housewares. We don't have any housewares close by. Housewares, so we have to upgrade a house somewhere here. Maybe I think this one will work. Yeah, there we go. We are keeping a high happiness, 90-ish, so that is decent. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a good day. So we have ourselves a cooling system that still needs, there's more needed. I'm gonna place some flowers on this one too, and a light. Flowers on the windows and a light. I think I misplaced that, but that's fine. A light at the back door. That's a standard for our school setup. All right. Let's have another school somewhere here for these guys. Since there's a chapel right there, let's just have a school right here. I hope now the school coverage is decent enough for everyone. So, how is everyone doing? I'm gonna have another nugget. Just hold on. Not my belly. I hope you don't hear the crunching. It's annoying. I don't know how this works at times. Like the demand. I place this house, so this is catering to these. But the demand for this hasn't reduced, so I think I need another school for all of these houses. The population of these houses here. We could actually have a school here. This would be a good spot, but there's a graveyard right behind it. So let's see the chapels. Are they meeting the demand? This one is slightly less. So yeah, the chapel coverage is decent now. Yeah, I do need more workers. Where do we place the workers? We got some points in there. Pottery. Let's unlock pottery. The school coverage is decent. Rest is decent. Let's go for potter. Pottery can be placed here. Yeah. We can have an industry line here. Does this cover? Yeah, I think you can have it anywhere and it'll do the job. We can have some industry here. A new place. Workplace is going to be way far out, but it's okay. So look at this. It's grown. The full map is this is one edge, that is the other edge, and that's the other edge. So we pretty much filled up 30%, I guess. We need more. So yeah, I kind of forgot when you place it there. The issue is with this. That takes a lot of points. So let's move this and get it back here for now. Oh, I wish it could fit right here on this side. Ah, did it? It was spot right there. No, it's just that small speck that is out of the map. Okay, I guess it's gonna be like this. Or shall we take it to our area of production? Area of production. Oh my god, the frames are dropping now. Can it fit here? No, it does not fit there. It's a clean place, so I'm not gonna put it there. I think this is the best place right now for it. We'll figure it out later on. So there we go. We placed it there. We need more people moving in. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna upgrade some houses on this side and houses on that side. There we go. We have a lot of space for people now. Let's move them in. -6. Reach 500 population in a single city. Woo! He unlocked something. Yeah, this one is going to make him happy. 20% happiness. Drop in there, buddy. I'm giving you a good house. There we go. At times these small bugs play out. So let's put in some workers on this warehouse. We just need one, that is good. More in the butcher. We need more butchers. We do have a butcher right here. So yeah, it's just the distribution that is messing up. And the potter is full. We will need more potters, and we do need to upgrade a house or two. Artisan. Be artisans, buddies, and grow your houses, grow your balls. You both of you can be artisans. There we go. Desires a house with decorated walls. There you go. You two, get in there. Multiple floors. Yep, there's multiple floors everywhere. Where you want to get dropped, you can just head out there. So now we have enough labor. You guys need more labor? Ugh. It's just an endless cycle where you're just adding up houses and people, and then you keep on adding that labor into these, and then eventually you fade out back to the figure you were at. That progression is getting tough. What? This guy needs someone? Seriously? That was a thing too? So many. So many. We're out of labor again. So, what do we do? Can't upgrade? Why can't you upgrade this? You can. Alright, we got 3 more houses. Drop these basic people in there. There's one single story. I'm just trying to keep a single story house, but eventually I don't think you can because of the population requirements you need to see. So I added more people, and these there was no labor in that. How can that be possible? Oh yeah, I shifted some houses. I upgraded them to artisan houses, so I think that's why it's short. Now the chapel needs it. There we go. Now is it good enough? Yeah, now we got 3 labor and some sad faces. Okay, the sad faces. I can't help you right now. I'm gonna place plaza spot right under that. We're gonna remove that flower patch. I don't think there's an undo button for it. Alright, let's build the gazebo again. Is this one like this? We'll have some benches move. We're gonna put some benches in there. These pretty ones. Let's have them just on the sides. Let's have a flower thingy on that side. And this is too big. Can't fit in? Okay, so we'll have them outside then. There we go. That's decent enough. And let's have some lamps on the floor. There. There's some light in the park as well. So we're done here. What does this have to say when you click on it? You can't click on it? Yeah, you can't click on it. Why can't you click on it? You can click on this phantom? No, you can't. Okay, so you can't select monuments. I just discovered. How many points? 590. Alright, so we have a potter, but we need to have more potters. Maybe one more. And I guess that will be then on this side. This is the edge of the map. We can have a potter right here at the back. Kind of hidden, but still there. Mud path to it. And a slightly small one. There. Good enough. Yeah. Let's see how the demand is affected with this. So let's put in some labor. We've got more artisanal workers, so I'm gonna dump those guys in here. And it needs a labor guy in this. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, I guess. Perfect. 256 demand. And this one has 472. This is still high. We need another one on this side. So okay, I'm gonna check some messages. I need to check my work messages. 5-minute breather. We'll be back at it. What's all this dinging? What's up? I don't know why I don't see chat messages, but I get those notifications for it. Do let me know if you guys are dropping in some messages in the vertical stream, the shorts live one. Probably they aren't being shown on my screen here. So I would appreciate you can like join in the horizontal one and let me know. I'm just getting a few messages done. I need to keep up with my work as well. So I have to like check my work Instagram for messages and queries. I'm replying on those. So thank you for hanging in there. Almost done. Oops, wrong message. I'm gonna change the view for a while for you guys to enjoy while I'm messaging. Almost, almost done. All right, I'm done with this work, so I'm back, joining in, and let's go. We have enough points, I see. How about we unlock some stuff? Yeah, we can actually unlock the city size, and then we'll have two more to go. That is amazing. But first, I'm gonna go with these. Let's finish up everything over here, and then we decide on that other thing. So this guy needs gets 8 points over there, so that is good. How about we stuff you there? More labor, more fun. Yeah, this house there. Perfect. Above 90% happiness. That is good. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope you had a happy new year. We've been streaming for a while. I hope you enjoy my tiny little cozy town. How long have I been streaming? It's just been an hour? Is that it? I was like, maybe it's been more than an hour. So, you need more labor here now. The butcher. Butcher of Bilbao. Bilbao. Is that the name of our town? Bilbao. Oh yeah, we were supposed to check this out, the clock tower with lighting. Yeah, that's a highly lit tower now. We could actually remove those two posts. There. So it's highlighted more. Yeah, I can upgrade my city now. I know. What about these? 5% there, 5% here, 5% there. We'll stuff you there. What about this guy? The guy who wants decor. I'm pretty sure it's the houses over here. There you go. And the house guy with a simple demand. And the stuff right here. So we're all good with this. I think these guys who get sad is because we have less markets. We need more markets. And I think we'll need to place some stalls on this corner. Like we placed some over here. We can have some market here. We'll have a market here. This is a good spot. Yeah, I believe this is a good spot. Food. Let's first make this area into a plaza. Square. And brush size should be big. Let's get it. There we go. Okay, I think it's just gone up there. Let's reduce it down and remove that part up there. Just remove the color. Alright, there it is. A plaza and its connection to the road. Forgot to build that. Right in the middle. There we go. Welcome to the stream. Let's have a railing all around it. Feel it. This one? Let's have a brick one. Brick one over here. At the back as well. I think this can't be straight, but I'll try to keep it straight as much as I can. There we go. Our enclosed market space. Let's have some shops in there, stalls, poultry on this side. Poultry and fish. Vegetables and fruits on that side. Let's have veggies. Okay, veggies can be here. There we go. And fruits. Oh, they don't fit in. Okay, let's have a cheese stall there then. That doesn't fit in. The veggie stall is big. I'm gonna save the game. I have a feeling it's gonna crash. 639, 52% completion. We're pretty progressed in this game now. Let's add the labor while we're at it. And we need more labor in the warehouse. So that's a lot more required now. Okay, let's build something. How about we move this guy to the center here, since it's huge. And we'll place some market stalls, like a fruit stall there. We can have it like this. Yeah, we can have it like this. Veggies and fruit there. Now what's left is what is this? Bistro, winery, and butcher. Okay. What's left is a cheese stall. Cheese stall can be here, right at the entrance, right? Since it's cheese, anyone can walk in and grab it instantly and walk back home. It's a luxury item for us. And we're out of labor. So we're gonna upgrade these houses right here. This is going to be good enough for this guy, and let's place one guy there. There we go. That meets the demand, but we're out of labor again. Oh god, man, this is so tough. Why is it getting so tough? Okay, we'll be getting more people soon. There we go. Public service buildings. We've got some spaces here. Okay, that's a good one for this guy. And let's place him there. I guess one guy can fit in on this corner. Let's put in more labor here. Does this meet the demand? Yeah, it does. So that is fulfilled. Everything is all good now. We need another person at the barber shop. Perfect. Good enough. What did we unlock? We unlocked the merry-go-round. Now, Ferris wheel. Now we go. Funfair fences. Gonna have a full-on funfair thingy. And that is going to be next to the picnic spot. On the other side of the map. Yeah, I guess this one is here. There's a middle small market, and then there's the maze here. So that is the spot where it should be. You can have it here in this open space. So the picnic spot is a bit far off. They don't get disturbed. What a beautiful spot. Look at that. I love it. So I'm gonna go and focus on my marriage hall again. I'm just interested to see how it looks. Yeah, these statues, could we place two more here? Or is it going to be too much? Yeah, that's going to be too much. Alright, that's our picnic, sorry, a marriage hall. This is the walkway. How about we walk into it, like have an adventure? Free walk mode. Ah, nice. Yeah, I can hear that water. It's just like me in the toilet. Alright, this is looking good. The statues. That's the entrance. That's the entrance to the marriage hall. There we go. That is the walkway where the bride and yeah, the bride will walk in from here. Oh, it's a beautiful starry night. And look at that. That is just absolutely stunning. And there's geese there. Yeah, I believe I'll get more votes this year because I did a great job. People will vote for me to be the mayor again. This is absolutely amazing. A good backdrop for my people who are getting married here. All right, let's take a picture of the marriage hall. How do I do that? Wait, photo mode. Yeah, there we go. Let's use the photo mode. The aperture setting should be full. I want everything to be visible. Focal length. Okay, no, focal length can be a bit zoomed in. And how do I like? I think I have to face down and zoom out. Yeah, there we go. This is one photo I can take. Yeah, say cheese. Nice. And let's take another one for the view from the inside of that. Uh, uh, that's a difficult one because of this. But I think we'll just have to get into it as a guest. That sucks, but okay, let's take a picture. And one for the entrance of this whole thing. I'm in love with this. Why is it misty? Oops. No, it's not catching the thing I'm trying to catch here. Let me zoom out a bit and see. Alright, I guess this will do. Not a good photographer. Yeah. Alright, we're back in. So that was our marriage hall. There's a single floor house. There is no single floor house, my dear. Yeah, this guy's gonna keep happy here. Regular one. Let's build a single floor house for that guy there. Right in front of the school. No, we're gonna place it somewhere else right here. So we have 5 labor. We will need more housing. This is getting tough to manage the population. I like the difficulty, the relaxed kind of difficulty in this game. Yeah, we're job area here, so we were making this. Got distracted. Let's have a clock here. And a lamp on the other side. On this side, look, there's population coming in already. Double metal benches. Is good. So there's our market area. Decent, right? Think we'll need more lighting. That is a big lamp. I think this should be placed here, and the other one should be placed right here. The area of influence. Yeah, this is a nice looking market now. We can even change the clock. Where's the clock? There's another one which is hanging. Yeah, this one. And make it hang like this. Perfect. Nice, right? And only if I could have a fountain right here. It's now getting overcrowded, so I'm gonna have a small one. Awesome. Nice little marketplace. Without them flowers, I'm tempted to put the flowers at the front wall, but it's okay. So we got more people moving in. Triple story house. Yeah, you can get in here. This is a well lit house. There we go. Good enough. Need more people here, yeah. I'll be glad to provide you guys more labor now. Now we've got a decent amount of labor. But a lot of sad faces. That's fine. Stop being angry. Everything is good. I want to do something here at the observatory where there should be a flag. Which one is my flag? Yeah, this one. Can we place it on top of this? Not there. That's a small flag. Okay, yeah, that's actually fine. That's not bad. Right there at the door. One flag there. And King of the Hill flag right here. Alright. The banners. Yeah, the banners are a must. Banners must be right here. The observatory is like our sacred place. There. Oh, the mayor. Mayor's house doesn't have a flag. Banners right here where I was supposed to put statues. Perfect spot. Right? Now that is nice. We have some space here. We're gonna make something there later on. A private Ferris wheel in the mayor's house. That would be funny. What is wrong with you guys? Home decor, house needs. So they're lacking house needs. We need more markets. We need more markets, more shops. That is what is making them unhappy. And my back is making me unhappy. Let me quickly check if there's more queries I have to reply to. I think it's good right now. For that done, I'm gonna quickly check one more thing. I had ordered myself a office chair so that it's easier on my back to be streaming and sitting for hours. So there's no activity on it. Okay, let's hope it comes quick. So where are we at? We are at the fun fair thingy. We're almost done. So where do we want the fun fair? It could be this spot as well, since there's a maze here as well. So maze and the fun fair, there's something like alike, or it could be all of this could be here. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you had a good and wonderful New Year start. I think this would be a good spot for a fun fair. I'm gonna build it in the next episode though. So right now, we don't need guys right now. You can actually upgrade a house or two for the artisans. These two were upgraded, so we can upgrade this one. And the labor got out from there. Put this one in. Yeah, so now we have 4 artisans and 9 of those. That is good. Decent. I think it's time to put some random flowers and stuff. First thing first, flowers. Easy. People are demanding flower decor. This place has a competition because it's on the street. They're having a competition of who has the better flowers. So they need them. How about we place it there? Around there. But yeah, we can have this one here. Random. Can we move this one? No, not the house. I just want to move. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna touch it. So there we go. We got some flowers there. Let's go move on to sunflowers. Hanging sunflowers. Did we put a pot up there? No. What about these? Oh, there's... I did not know there are hedges. Sorry, these hanging... What do you call these? We're going crazy with the home decor right there. They call me the exterior designer. Nice. Nice, nice. Let's keep on going. These guys have the decor right there. Let's have some decor on these houses. The dry ones. You guys need sunflowers, don't you? I think that is a pretty decent job there. Lanterns. That is a lot of stuff I've done there. Let's hope it's making them happy. So I tried my best to add in a lot of stuff. And it should be sufficient enough, but they're still unhappy, so can't do much. More unhappy faces. They're popping up. Now what's the issue? Minus 19 plus, yeah, minus 19 on home decoration. That is a lot of minus there. Yeah, you guys already got something there. I got you something. There. That's a lot of stuff now. They should be happy. How about we check what we can unlock more? 500 points, almost there. We're gonna unlock this extra load lines. And then we're gonna shift to the farm and see if there's anything that can be done there. And I think then we're gonna call it a night. This is a lot of work that we've done. And it's kind of stuck. The game is stuck somewhere. I don't know what it's selected, which is like highlighting. There we go. We got out of the bug. Alright, what about this chapel? This is fine. Alright, awesome. We got some stuff going on in this town now. So we're gonna upgrade that to a city as well once we complete the fun fair in the next episode. And then we're gonna upgrade it to a city. So it's going to be a full playthrough of this game. I think we're gonna end this till the end. Let's see how we can manage everything, their demands and all that stuff. Okay, so what's going on at the farm? Let's see. We need more housing, that's for sure. Let's build a small village. The village is already in place. So let's add some houses here. That's nice. As soon as I pop that guy in, there's a need here. But that's gonna last. We need more people coming into this town. There's the train. Bring in more people. Here's the new family. Look at them. We got a child. Hello, welcome to the stream. Alright, these guys are also requiring normal houses, so we're gonna just drop them in here. Now we've got enough labor here. That is it. What about the resource points? We've spent the first tier done, second tier is still at work, and third is unlocked. We're gonna first finish off this whole thing, and then we're gonna go on with the rest. And do we need more pets? We actually had to build a pet shelter in that other town. Okay. What's up with the buildings? We've got everything in place. Butcher. These guys are happy, so I don't think we need a butcher, but if we still want to, we can. What is this guy doing here? Is a loner living there at the entrance? You can move, buddy. You can move close to these guys. Or at least slightly closer to these guys. There. Oh, I think he wants to live far away. No, not like that. It was the food thingy. Where's the family trade? These guys need clothes. We need to give them clothes. Clothing store will do. A clothing store for this village. If we move it there. Oh, that fits perfectly in here. Nice. I'm gonna give them a clothing store, so they'll be slightly more happier. See, that's a good thing. Yeah. I don't know why they had unhappy faces there. But I gave you clothes, brothers. What's wrong? Okay, now they're happy. Now they can get the clothes. Yeah, perfect. Got that happiness up. 16 on this. The other guy is just a regular one. You can just drop in. Next to a clothing store, yeah. We can upgrade a house there. First double-story house here, I think. No, we already... No, yeah, that's the first double-story house here. Nice. So we've got a lot of labor now. And we can build a fountain here. Right in the middle of the village. We're gonna place something. We're gonna like build a place where we can have these. So extra granary workers will help. There's a rose farm right on the edge of this road. It's a good walkway up there. And our cute little market with the flowers. Oh yeah, I forgot we had sheeps. Nice. Alright, alright. I'm gonna save the game and we're gonna call it a day tonight. Today, it's my morning. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We're gonna be upgrading our city, our town to city. So we actually made it to the name of the title. And we'll be building unfair place in the next episode. So thank you for joining in. I'm gonna end the stream now. Take care.